So I just got back from the gym and I've actually been going to the gym almost every day this summer just because I don't have a job right now and my internship's only a couple days a week. And I actually do feel a lot better and stronger, which I mean, I know is obvious, but like I thought that was a trap. Like whenever I ask people, hey, like how do I get my body and my health to where I want it? And they were like, diet and exercise. I was like, come on guys, like really. Okay, so my sister usually cooks lunch, but she's off with her friends right now doing some tomfoolery, so I am left to nourish myself. Which is fine, I've got tools and food, so we'll see how this goes. The last time we actually all went grocery shopping, my sister was putting like actual food in the cart and I was putting in like these quick meals because I knew that something like this was gonna happen where she wasn't gonna be here to feed me and I would need something I was capable of making. So this is basically just pasta and white cheddar cheese sauce mix. They suggest adding tuna or some sort of meat. I'm not gonna make any meat. I'm pretty sure there's leftover meat in the fridge from just like another meal. And you know, someone's gotta eat the leftovers. Encountered my first obstacle. It wants me to put 2 cups of hot water and I can't find the measuring cups. Don't know where my sister keeps them. I could call her, but we don't admit weakness in this household. I did a little digging. We actually have a measuring cup in the fridge just full of like espresso that she made. I'm just gonna pour it out and use it because I need to eat and we have instant coffee, so this is not needed. So I'm actually not gonna put this directly into the pot. I'm gonna put this in my electric kettle because I feel like this whole process will be easier if we start with water that's already hot. And we're all about efficiency here in this household. So I'm just gonna pour in a little bit more than the 2 cups because I heard water evaporates. And I'm gonna plug this in, and then when that heats up, I'm gonna add it to the pot. Funny story, the other day I was telling a friend about how my dad ate a whole Walmart rotisserie chicken by himself, and then I was like, what happened to the Walmart rotisserie chicken? And I tried Googling it, but the latest post was from 2011, which I thought was kind of conspiracy theory-ish. So I just kind of like sent out an SOS to all my peers to try to figure out what happened. And apparently a lot of Walmarts still have them. I guess just not the Walmarts I've been going to, but they've grown less popular because of the preservatives in them. I guess that wasn't that fun of a story. I'm sorry, I still don't know what's like things, because like I still think that like everything that's interesting to me must be interesting to everyone else, and that's not necessarily the case. So I'm trying to figure out, like, weed that out to try to make more quality content. We're also meant to put in 2 tablespoons of butter into this, which is weird because like I like wasn't anticipating, like it's not to like fry anything in the pan. So do I just put it in with the water? Like we just get some nice buttery water. 2 cups of boiling water to the mix. All right, that has filled almost the entire pot. Kind of regretting the choice of the size of the pot that I decided to use for it, but it's fine because we've got other pots. And, but this might work. It's not like all the way to the top, you know? Oh, but I'm adding milk later. Yeah, I need to switch out pots. Hold up. I've successfully transferred the butter water over to the bigger pot. We'll give the smaller pot a good rinse and Mama doesn't ever have to find out about this. Let's open this box. All the butter is just kind of like sticking to the sides. Oh, I was supposed to stir that in. I kind of just thought it would dissolve like a sugar cube. Alright. Now we wait. Just honestly so beautiful. Okay, well, while that's boiling, I'm gonna try to figure out the meat situation is in the fridge. Okay. Let's see. Oh, it looks like we still have pork from dinner last night. So I'm just gonna chop this up and add it to my meal when I'm ready. Ooh, and there's little like spinaches. Going through my growth spurt in high school, I used to, no joke, eat like 5 of these a day. They're just like buttery and soft and good. It just feels like eating comfort. And conceptually, I enjoy the practice as well because whenever I eat a whole thing of bread, it kind of makes me feel like a European peasant girl from the Middle Ages. Oh. Turn the TV on. I'm starting to get tired of watching Say Yes to the Dress on Sunday morning. Is this growth? So the next step is 2/3 cup of milk. I kind of went past the line, but a little more vitamin D never hurt anyone. I was not trying to be sexual with that, but to be fair, good bones and good character is sexy. Now add the cheese packets. The white cheddar looks so good. I just want to snort it, you know? Still pretty soupy, but I have faith that'll thicken up, you know? You ever want something like just really bad and then like you just kind of will it into happening, you know? You just kind of leap and the net is there. That's how I cook. That's how I do everything. What I lack in skill, I make up and pluck. Okay, so I boiled it for a couple more minutes and then it says that I just let it sit for about 3 to 5 minutes for the sauce to thicken. So I'm gonna let the little baby pastas rest and I'm gonna go work on that meat. I'm going to cut this up into chunks and then throw it in the microwave. I realized I probably should be using a cutting board, so I've transferred it over and I'm gonna cut it up. Okay, I've prepped all my chunks. I love watching food microwave. It kind of reminds me of like those cars that they advertise and display. Like, look at that grace. Oh, it smells so good, guys. Pro tip, when adding meat to your pasta, make sure it is leftover meat because your sister seasons food pretty well. And it looks like the sauce has thickened up a good bit, so I'm just gonna add this in. Get in there. Come on. It's left behind on the field trip. No, you're there. Cool. Cool, cool, cool. You're just that weird kid that was running a little late. We stir. We want every bite to have some meat and cheese in it. And just because I'm trying to health this up, I am going to go ahead and cut up some spinach. I didn't really feel like chopping up more stuff, but the cool thing about spinach is it's very tearable, so you can just kind of throw that shit in there. You don't have to cook spinach, do you? You don't have to cook spinach. I've definitely seen people eat like cold spinach salads. This is like a real ass meal, y'all. She is so pretty. That's really good. The pork and the spinach were good choices. Okay, and when you're done, make sure to clean everything up, especially if you're scared of your mom.